Hey, what's up, everyone? Mike here, the broker builder. We just got up to the investment camp, again, about 2.5 hours west of Tampa, and super excited to be starting the cabin. Tomorrow we got the septic going in, and usually I wouldn't do this until the end of the project, but there's just nobody going to be in this area where the septic is, and I want to be able to empty tanks, things like that while we're up here. So we're going to go ahead and get her installed tomorrow, and we're going to document that for you. But I'm going to turn the camera around here and kind of show you what we did to get prepared. Let's do it. All right, we had to clear an area just coming through this little patch of woods here. It's my septic contractor's machine right there. I wish I had it, but that's one big boy. Anyways, he's got the septic tank marked out here. We'll be digging out tomorrow and dropping it in. I don't know if you can see the stakes there, but we've got the cabin staked out. That's the front left corner and front right corner over there. But I'm going to walk over here so that we're going to face the cabin. And then this is a little walkway where you're going to be able to come into the cabin. There's the cap blocks. And what we did here is we cleared this area. Over there is where I just walked through with the machine. Septic's going to go out that way. And we had a bunch of tree work done here. The hurricanes really wrecked this place a couple months ago. But even on top of that, there was a lot of trees that were in danger of wrecking this cabin. So probably one more there I want to get cut down, that big one. But in any case, I'm not worried about it right this second. But we had about three grand worth of tree work done in here. And we're ready to build this thing. So we're going to go ahead and get the septic installed tomorrow. And then in a few weeks, I'll be back up here and we'll go ahead and start digging this foundation. All right, my friends, I'm bringing it up in the air here with the drone, and we're going to take a little flight. Here's where I just walked in and showed you where that mark was on the ground. We went ahead and marked the actual spot where the septic tank is going to be dropped in. And you might ask, well, how do you know where? It depends on a lot of things, but it has to be, in this particular scenario, at least 5 feet off of the side of the building. It doesn't have to be on the side. It can be in the front, the back, etc. It's just going to depend on, the layout of your land and county or city restrictions and, soil, that sort of thing. So we have it marked out there, and that's where my contractor is going to start digging. My septic contractor is going to start digging here in a little bit. There's the pathway into the cabin. Not there. That's where the drain field is going to be. Right there's the pathway in. You can see the cap block sitting over there. That's going to be part of the foundation. And I am going to document this whole process, this whole cabin build for you also. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. And that'll be coming soon. So let's go ahead and start digging this thing. All right, guys. Here we are digging the hole for the septic. And you may ask yourself, well, how do I know where this thing goes? And it's all going to be sent off of a benchmark that was set by by your septic contractor. I had a different guy do the permit here for no other reason than I was just getting to know the contractors up in the area. But lots of times the guy who's going to be digging and installing will actually do the permit as well. But in this case, somebody else did set the benchmark. So he knows where he's got to dig to. And let's get this thing dropped in. This is definitely the coolest part of the video, I think. And, this isn't the only style of septic system. This one happens to be concrete. They do have plastic ones, which I have had installed on other projects. My contractor here advised that with all the roots and things, he just thought that the concrete would be a better choice. And he's been doing it for 30 years, so I listened to him. Anyways, this guy is big and heavy, and they brought in this truck. The plastic ones, I've actually seen people just lift them with a skid steer or a excavator. but in this case they have a particular truck, and this is pretty cool. They just bring the thing down the conveyor belt here and drop her in there. While they finish dropping this tank in, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the septic itself. This is a 900-gallon tank, and your city's going to set the size for the tank depending on the size of your building. Is typically how that works: bedrooms, bathrooms, occupants, etc. Again, 900-gallon tank, approved for 250 square foot structure, and it's again sized for 2 bedrooms, maximum occupancy of 4 persons. And total estimated flow of 200 GPD, gallons per day. And these are, you could probably wiggle your way through the application if you wanted to do a DIY. But, guys, at the end of the day, when you're doing these projects, it's always fun to get in there and do work yourself. I think so. But the reality is when you're running jobs and making investments, the time value of money is important. So there are going to be things that you can jump in and save money, do work yourself, and then there's other things it just doesn't pay to do. And these specialty parts of the job, I found that it's a very good investment just to go ahead and hire this stuff out to the experts and the people that do this all the time. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing covered up, and let's move on to digging the drain field. I'll show you how all that works. Okay, just real quick before we move on there, you'll see the guys getting the level out and just making sure that this tank is nice and level. All right, friends. Here you can see that the contractor filled or backfilled the tank, 85 to 90% of it there. Just left the top open so he could work on the clean outs, etc. And now he's going to begin the process of digging what's called the drain field. This is when, the waste comes into the tank. It's going to slowly seep out into this drain field. And I want to say in this case, the tubes, if you will, culverts that are going to span from the tank are about 40 feet. So you will see that in a sec here, I'll speed this up, but you'll see that gentleman is going to dig out there and start to install the drain field. All right, friends, as we keep digging the drain field here, I did just want to reiterate that if you are enjoying these videos, if you could please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It would mean the world to us. Maybe someday we can make a couple bucks off these videos, but if that never happens, at least our goal is to try to give you the confidence to kind of get into some of these projects, because I will tell you, when you stand back and at the end of the day, when you built something and you can stand back and look at it, whether you did all the work or not, or some of the work, there's just no greater satisfaction to me if you enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So that's it. Make sure you stick with us to the end. I am going to show some close-ups of the septic tank and just show you kind of some of the components. All right, guys, here we are doing a little bit of hand digging here, finishing up the drain field. And in a second here, I'm going to raise the drone and just kind of show you guys a little bit of the camp. I probably didn't do a great job of making a video on everything we're going to do up here at camp. But, everything is going to be on the channel. A lot of it already is. The shed build is on there. And the pump house build. When I raise the drone here in a second, you're going to see a quick 360 of camp, and then right to your north there is the big field where the pole barn is going to go. So I'll do a little spin around here. I got 5 total acres up here, and been a whole lot of fun so far. So hope you guys come along with me on the journey, And hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All right, friends, we're finally to the end here. I just have a couple stills for you. I just want to show you the septic up close here. You see that little ring on the front? It looks sort of red. That's going to be where the plumbing from the cabin goes in. And here's the septic contractor just preparing that plumbing. He's actually creating a clean out there for me, I believe. And then that's kind of what it looks like down on the ground. So catch you on the next one. Take care. Thank you.